everybody want to be bodybuilder, but nobody wants these heavy ass weights.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 71 of Buckets of Duckets. I'm Chase Myers. I'm back home in Seattle. This is a podcast where every week I talk to my best friend, hilarious comedian, all the way in Louisiana. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, Josh Watts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All of my math is wrong, shitheads, because I was sure this was episode 72. So this episode, 72, is 22 less than 50, and you fucks better not write a damn thing in the comments about it.
You're on a pretty bad streak right now with the math. I'm not gonna lie. You've fed back-to-back weeks, so don't you fucking say shit.
Should I not immediately tell them not to correct my math? Would make me sound more reasonable.
Nah, set that tone. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just 2 weeks in a row. That's all I'm saying. But let them know.
This is episode 71. That's 21 more than 50. And 50 was the number of my favorite Bulls player of all time, Bill Cartwright. Boom. Done. What else do shitbirds want, huh? What else do you want?
Jump shot in the game. Ugliest jump shot in the game. That thing came from way over to the left.
He looked like he was 74 when he was like 20. Bill Cartwright looked forever old. Yeah, I knew he was going to blow a hip out. You could see his depends sticking out of his shorts. That's why they don't wear those little shorts anymore. If players play as long as Bill Cartwright, like Tom Brady wears depends in football, so you don't want him to, boom. I got all y'all, you Pacific Northwestern pussies. What are you going to do about it?
Josh, excellent intro. You hit all the big things. You got the math. You got 90s basketball players. You called some people pussies. Excellent work out of you to start.
That's what the show is. There it is, right there.
There it is. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2022. Thank y'all for ringing in the new year with us. You bunch of fucking pussies. So here's what I need you to do. I need you, if you're watching this on YouTube, I need you to subscribe. I just need you to do that. That's the thing me and Josh would like you to do.
Our New Year's resolution is that you would smash that like button and subscribe.
That's what it is. People have been asking me all day, like, dude, what is your New Year's resolution? I was like, I just want this dude that lives in Wisconsin to please just hit subscribe. That's what I want. I want this random lady in Kansas to comment on my videos. That's what I want. That's my resolution.
I've had dozens of people a day coming up to me everywhere. Every time I'm out in the street, they say, hey, champ, what is your New Year's resolution? What do you want? You're so patriotic. What do you wish for the whole country? And I said, you know what? I don't wish for world peace. I wish for every man, woman, and child in this nation to find the peace of mind to smash that like button and subscribe to Buckets of Duckets. Because this show is a goddamn national treasure, and you're a terrorist and a traitor and insurrectionist if you don't subscribe. You fucking pussies.
Podcast people, 5 stars. I got a good thing to say about the podcast people. We hadn't got a new 5-star in a while, but I just did.
They'll never know I did that. They'll never know.
You have no idea.
You'll never know.
Josh was so disrespectful to you, and you just let it happen. You don't even know. You look like a fool. You look like a fucking fool right now.
You cucks.
So put on the podcast on your phone, and then put it on your laptop. I don't understand. Why it's
not hard.
Watch it on YouTube. Listen to it on your phone. You can sync it up. It's crazy.
Yeah, try to sync up the audio. See how easy it is. And then don't send me another goddamn message on Twitter about it. You fucking pussies.
All of them. So I did. Corey Michaelis and Andrew Rivers. They have a podcast called Homeschool. They have also done 70 episodes up until now, which I thought was interesting. And I want to say I'm very proud of our podcast people because we have more 5-star reviews than them, and they both have dry bar specials. So,
Boom!
Good looking out, Ducket heads. Good looking
Good
out,
looking
Ducket
out.
heads.
Good looking
And
out.
if you think that that's not how I started the interview,
Oh, I hope it was. I hope it was. You came out
by
swinging
letting
with
them
that.
know. I let them know I'm on a lesser show. This is lesser than what I'm used to. Okay, I do 5 stars where I'm at. I got a bunch of reviews over there. I can spare you some, actually.
More like a conversation than a podcast. More like sitting down with old friends.
Just
That's
a
what they
couple
wrote.
buddies.
That's what they wrote on our thing.
That's what we are.
That's just a little bit of us.
Put it out there for you.
Happy New Year,
Every
bud.
week. Happy New Year, man. Do you? I hate myself for asking you this. Do you do resolutions and stuff?
Yeah,
Do you,
yeah.
Do you got goals?
Yeah, yeah, I got a few. I'm gonna be more. Can you say them, or is it just birthday wishes that don't come true?
Oh, that's true. If you say it, you're never gonna fucking do it.
That's
the way it works.
I want to eat better. I want to make my kids eat better. That's a big thing. Put the pressure on them, make them eat better. I want to be more patient with my kids, except for when they don't want to eat better.
Right.
I don't know. I want to be more patient, more present, do more. I want to do more. Instead of sitting down watching TV, I want to go and do more. And I want to fight more. No,
More. Gotta get more fights in. There's
More,
not
you
enough blood
fucking
on
pussies.
these knuckles. Okay, I gotta get some blood on these knucks.
I'm trying to cut out sweets. That's a big one. I don't want
Really?
to eat sweets. Yeah. I
Good on
like.
you.
I got to cut them out completely because I'm realizing now I don't. I like cookies, and I'll get.
Big
gets
fan of
bad.
cookies myself.
It gets bad.
Oreos, will like I like didn't eat Oreos for a couple years.
Yeah,
Like I got like coins and stuff for it. Like, hey dude, congratulations on 2 years. Like, because Jesus Christ, did you throw down some Oreos?
we went
for
to
no, like-
Sam's, and they have a big box of Oreos, and it's like 30 double stuffed and then 30 white fudge covered double stuffed. And I was like, well, I mean, every fucking
dude,
one of these
the
cookies I can put
fudge
in my
covered
face.
Oreos, dude, fucking take both my feet right
Yep.
now. Like they are so goddamn
give 'em up.
delicious.
I don't need them.
Bro, somebody somebody tried to give me like a regular Oreo, like not the double stuffed Oreo, and I was like, get this shit out of here.
Did you physically slap it out of their hand?
Absolutely. So nobody has this. This
The
is
fuck is this?
this is not for eating. What is this? Okay.
It's a wafer. Get it out of my face.
Am I taking communion? Get this shit out of here.
Do you have resolutions? Is that your? Do you do it?
So here's the thing. A couple years ago, I kept my New Year's resolution. I did yoga at least 3 times a week for an entire year. And here's what I learned is that nobody gives a fuck.
Not one person.
Nothing happens. There's not a big parade. Nobody comes out and congratulates you on actually being the one that stuck through. I thought it was like a big accomplishment because nobody actually does it, and I did it. And then people had the nerve to ask me on January 1st what my New Year's resolution was. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get enough respect for what I did last year. Like, I'm just going to waste another fucking year for you guys not to notice.
You didn't even ask how last year's went. You didn't even ask how it ended up. And you just worried
Right.
about the next one. Moving on already. That's the
Just
problem with
moving
this
on. Huh?
generation.
So what?
Generation of TikTok.
Nah, they don't take the time. Don't take the time to enjoy things and to appreciate sacrifice. That's what it is. It's the lack of appreciating what I put myself through. I quit eating fast food. I did hour-long yogas with a professional wrestler, just me at DDP for a whole year. And I still fuck with DDP. I just don't do the crazy long ones anymore.
I've started doing it again because I've been having a lot of back pain, and with my toe and not being able to work out, I'm literally going nuts, not being able to physically do anything. It's killing me. So I've been doing yoga again, and it's so much. Like, just because you stretch your legs out one time, 3 years later, you're not gonna. It doesn't mean you could just do it again. And boy,
no, you got to work back. It sucks. It sucks every time. I haven't worked out in probably like the last like 2 months or whatever, and I just know. Today I was a little bit more active. Like it's not really that it's like the new year. It's more so just that like I saw a girl with like a big ass today, and I was like, I gotta do some push-ups. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get in
Oh,
shape a little bit. Also, I've been. Well, wait, what was that? That
sorry,
singing.
I have another New Year's like a big one. Is I'm not gonna
Uh,
I want to stop vaping.
okay.
We've had a lot of allergies and coughing and stuff going on in the house.
You
Everybody.
coughing?
uh,
I got about 69 episodes of you.
well,
Coughing.
turns out, so we're deep cleaning the house. I mean, like toothbrush to baseboards, moving furniture to like really, really, really getting into cleaning it. We changed out all the air duct vents. We got somebody coming to cleaning out the air ducts. And I thought, what if I stopped vaping for like a day or two and just smoked regular to see? And Jace, when I didn't vape, I didn't cough. And
Huh.
it was so goddamn aggravating because
I mean, it is harsh on your throat, man.
but I didn't want it to be that. I like
I didn't want that.
that's not what I wanted. I like my drugs fast. Get it in me. Let's fucking go. I got kids
Right here in public.
I got
Nobody
kids
can
to drive
smell
around the
this.
streets.
Yeah.
I can't be fucking.
It's
So
time to light up.
I went like 2 or 3 days, just smoke a regular flower and
Yeah.
didn't cough. I didn't cough until I puked on my own feet. Like has happened several times. Look, I'll tell you right now. If you're ever around Chase and you start coughing, go ahead and do yourself the favor of making yourself cough until you vomit. Because his reaction to it is goddamn hilarious. I've seen it so many times.
Bro, I'm sitting there on the couch. Me and Josh are sitting on the couch. Josh has it's the most stereotypical stoner shit I've ever seen in my life. Josh is he's got the bong like just rested like on his chest, like he's holding the bong, and we're watching wrestling or something like that. We'll probably watch some DDP, and Josh starts choking. And I look over. He's fucking. You've heard him. You've heard him cough. And I look over, and then he just kind of just kind of spits up a little bit, just like little like. I've never in my fucking life seen that, but I've never seen weed cause somebody to throw up before. And then you were just like so like, hey man, be cool about it. You're like, don't give me a lot of shit about this.
You know what's so funny is that is not the story I thought you were going to tell. I thought you were going to talk about when we were outside on the back porch and we were talking past
There's
the bong,
multiple stories.
and I just started coughing and I was like, and it just, my porch was elevated and it just smacked on the wet concrete, and my dog Bruno, Chase turned green the second he saw me vomit. He almost lost it. And then my dog ran over and just started eating it. And I thought Chase was this close. Oh, God damn it. That was hilarious.
You almost got me. That was disgusting.
You almost got me.
I kept it in though, you pussy. Yeah, I think I blocked that one out. I definitely remember that.
Oh.
But that was
you
not
jumped
the first
up like
time.
I was gonna get it on your shoes, and it was before you were a sneakerhead. So
It
you
was
didn't
before
have, it wasn't even Jordans. You just like jumped up so I could get on your Under Armour shoes or whatever.
Yeah. Turns out I don't want to throw up on any part of my body. I'm sorry if that's weird to you that I don't want to throw up on any shoe I've ever had ever.
$85 and under, you can puke on them. If I'm wearing them,
just puke right on this.
Whatever, I don't care.
Man, respect yourself more, bro. Give yourself a little bit more respect. Stop letting people throw up on you.
I stopped vaping and I stopped coughing. And then I realized I have a whole fuck ton of cartridges that I'm not going to throw away. So
you have so many, yeah.
So I'm just going to cough again.
I saw it. I fucking seen it. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, no, we're going to see.
So I flew back home after hanging out with you and doing a show over there. By the way, I don't know what it is about when we do the live shows. I didn't like my tone on the most recent one. I thought your energy was good, but I thought my energy was off. And then the other one we did, we were whispering the whole time.
No, that's not what.
So we gotta figure it out. Like the next live one, we gotta come in hot. We gotta figure out the energy better. I thought you killed it, but I thought it took me like I started repeating stories and shit. I thought it took me like 15 minutes to fill it, but
so we
yeah,
need to
but
be
it was still dope.
inside. Oh, it's dope as fuck. Check out the archives, you fucking pussies. Watch the archives, episode 70, and smash that like button.
Get a job, get a scar, get a
Get a
Rolex, get a divorce. What was the other? We had another one.
Get fucked. When it
Get fucked. What is it? You fuck right off and you fuck right off.
Yeah, and you fuck right off. That's what it is. Get a job, get a scar, get a Rolex, get a divorce, and you can fuck right off.
Right off. That's a shirt. That's a shirt, baby.
Right there. That's so good.
Might be a real one.
Chase, can I tell you? Oh, wait. I think I interrupted your story about flying.
Yeah. So after we did our show, got the ticket.
I just said it, and I'm like, nah.
Well, I'm not gonna stop now. I just said. So I mean, well, yeah, that was good. That was good of you to at least say it. I guess that you like. I'm gonna quit vaping. That's why I got mad about actually doing my resolution that year, is because of people like you that don't take it serious.
I didn't say I'm done vaping. I said I'm going to start beginning the process of quitting
I understand.
vaping.
It is a long process.
Yeah, I got a lot of money tied up in this, Chase. I can't just flush it.
It's true. What a bad investment. You can't just let that sit. You got to blow that.
Yep.
So come hang out with you. Have Christmas with my family, like Christmas Day. I got some cool stuff. Mom hooked me up, man. She bought me a cool little like Rode Wireless 2 like lapel mic that comes with like a receiver that attached to the camera, and so I can like wear a jacket on stage, attach that to my shirt, and get really good audio for videos.
You hold it. The little clip is to hold it. The little clip is so you can hold it.
I forgot that that's. Oh man, it just got biased, bro. I just thought I understood how to get famous, but here I am just trying to be a good comic, and nah. And so yeah, that was cool. And my uncle listened to the episode because I told him that I talked about him doing Grandmaster Flash, and disappointed to not see the video in there, not gonna lie.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I thought that video was in there. I watched the whole episode after I was done editing it and was like, that's it. The video that I said was going to be in there was in there. I know. I'm sitting here looking at it. And then I uploaded it and was like, I don't think I put the video in there.
Not in there. But no, so he listened to the show, which is really.
I mean,
he
was fucking there. He knows what it looked like, right?
He knows what it looked like. We're trying to get some shine. That's all. And my brother at Christmas, I'm supposed to fly out Christmas night. I ruined Christmas, right?
Yeah,
everybody's mad at me.
What a horrible.
And, but here's the thing. All the flights are fucked right now, so my flight got moved back to the next day.
Is something going on?
Yeah, a little something happened. And so my brother was like, oh man, I made plans tonight. I didn't, whatever. I was like, man, it's cool. Go fucking do what you do. So he gets hammered fucking drunk at his buddy's house with his old lady and stuff like that. And then he talks to my cousin and is like, yeah, bro, come to the house. Chase is staying another night. We fucking getting turned, blah, 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 all this shit. Because he's at a party and it's fucking live and shit. And then he gets to the house. I'm just sitting on the couch with a blanket around me. Lane walks in.
Yeah.
Just fucking like about to fall over. I'm like, what's up, bro? And
we're
he's
fucking
like,
partying!
Yeah, we're fucking partying. I'm like, nah, man, we're watching this documentary. And then we start... I was like, I've smoked the vape all the way down. I've got to get rid of it because I don't want to fly back with it. So I've just really been putting in work on this. I'm kind of out of it, bro.
I've been putting in work.
This is where I've been. This is where my energy's been forced at tonight. And so and then we watched TV for 30 minutes or something like that. And then my cousin shows up with his girlfriend. to a quiet ass house. My mom, my sister are asleep. all the party that he heard when Lane talked to him on the phone, it's gone. It's not there. He's at a whole wrong place. And so then my cousin just comes over at like midnight to finish watching this documentary.
He was thrilled about that, huh?
It just and my brother's just fucked up. It was so funny. He just like kept repeating. We were watching this documentary on HBO called The Scheme, and it's about college basketball players like getting recruited, like agents paying them money so that way they sign with them after they get drafted and stuff.
Y'all
like
ever
that.
seen Blue Chips 1992? Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Hardaway, Nick Nolte. It's a classic.
That's how. By the way, that is how the Magic like got together. So Shaq's on that movie. Penny Hardaway gets.
It's in my watch list. I want to watch it.
Penny gets opportunity to be in the movie. Shaq doesn't have any idea who he is. Everybody thinks that the Magic are gonna pick Chris Webber instead of Penny. Shaq is like, no, you got to get me this fucking dude that I worked on this movie, and they draft Penny instead of Chris Webber, and then that's the '90s Magic, and then that's right in your goddamn wheelhouse, bro. That's
Chris Webber would have been
basketball.
Chris Webber would have been such a better choice for that team.
I mean, I don't know, bro. They got to the finals. It's just Penny ended up getting hurt. It didn't last, you know. Well, also Shaq left.
Penny didn't really have much of it. He started out like real big, and then it wasn't a big.
Well, he fucked his leg up, and then he wasn't Penny anymore, and so it was, you know, and then he just was like a bench player for like the rest of his career, and it just kind of sucked because it was like, you know, he was that fucking dude for the first 5 years of his career,
like Walt Williams.
Just like Walt Williams, bro.
Do you remember Walt Williams?
I don't know that I do.
He was gonna be a big hot shit. He played for the Wizards. I think it was the year Mike was coaching, he's gonna be a big hot shit, and then he wasn't good at all. Like he was great when he was playing like junior college level players, but when he got in the NBA, big boy got schooled. Hey, if you listen to this, Walt, I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy, but I mean, look, you got to face it, man. After all this time, I mean, this can't be the first. This can't be the first time you've heard this, man. I mean, time grow
There's
up.
no way.
There's no way. There's no way we're breaking this to you.
Look, I'll tell you right. I know for a fact Tony Kukoc would tell you straight up to your face what you're worth.
Dude, Tony would have been done with this situation
basketball.
already. Tony would have fucking walked out of here on that.
Donald Sterling just ought to pay us. He ought to pay this podcast.
Donald Sterling is not who you thought. Donald Sterling is the racist owner of the Clippers.
He was wasn't he the NBA?
David Stern.
David Stern.
Yeah, Donald Sterling is the one that had that crazy. His
girlfriend released his voicemail.
His girlfriend, released the thing of him being like, "Don't take pictures of Magic Johnson," and he lost the whole fucking team. Well, he didn't really lose much. He was forced to sell it, and turns out a Los Angeles franchise is worth $2 billion.
It wasn't even a good one either, was it? Who did he own?
I mean, it's the Clippers.
Clippers,
yeah. All right, man, we got way off. I mean, look,
your cousin shows up for a documentary.
If you come here and don't expect '90s basketball, I don't know what the fuck, new people. This is what it is.
You can fuck right off.
You can fuck right off. All right, get a scar, a divorce, a Rolex,
a job, and fuck right off.
Right off. So my brother is so drunk while we're watching this, and then he just starts doing this thing where like he can't really keep up with the story, and so he'll just be like, man. So he just walks in there, is like, "What's up, man?" Like what? And he just kept doing. He just kept doing that. Like he was so fun. It was fucking hilarious to me. He's like, so this dude just walking in, he's just paying people, bro. He's just gonna pay these players. He's gonna pay these players to sign with him later. Yeah, man, that's what the thing's about.
All right,
okay. Man, so the FBI just gonna wiretap his phone, bro. Just gonna, man, that shit's what? Like he just.
All right, that's pretty funny.
He kept doing. I mean, it was hilarious to me. But my poor cousin that thought we were gonna get turned, and I had a empty vape. Where I'm like, if you want a real harsh throat, you could puff on this, see what you get. It's just gonna
see
burn
if anything
you
works.
Bit. Yeah, we drank all the alcohol this week. I've been there for a week. Okay, I thought I was
Yeah.
leaving, so there's nothing here.
You can have some of this blanket. You can go. Are your legs
Hey, you gotta
cold?
cuddle up in here, man. We always say we should hang out more outside of just the Christmas party every year. So
Here it is.
fucking get in here, big boy. Let's get to know each other. So I go from that. I finally get on a plane. It is 120 degrees in Louisiana right now, right? And for Christmas, it's ridiculous
82.
how hot it is. It literally is 82. I didn't even have to exaggerate. Like really, I could
Yeah.
just said 82, and the real temperature is how crazy it was. So I go from that, and then I fly to Seattle, where we're experiencing the worst snowstorm that we've had ever. It's 20 degrees. That morning it was 80 degrees, and that night 20 degrees, snow, $70 Uber ride to my apartment that is 2 miles from the airport. Like it's normally like a $17 Uber ride. And bro, I was so fucking scared. I am terrified of the snow. Like I don't have. I wish, like, because I didn't see snow in Louisiana, like I didn't. I think I saw it the first time I was like 23, 24 or something like that. And like our snow is like it'll snow that morning. You'll go out, make a sad snowman, right?
Full
Just
of rocks
a sad
and straw.
snowman, and twigs and shit in it.
It's got pine straw in it and dirt, mud.
A lot of dirt. There's a lot of dirt and mud. There's a lot of muddy, dirty snowmen in Louisiana, dusty ass snowmen, and then it's gone. Like it's there in the morning, and then it's gone by the night, and it's and that's it. And so that's how we experience it here.
You make it at 9:15, but 9:30, gone.
Right. So I don't have like fun snow memory. Like I don't have childhood like childlike wonder about playing in the snow or something like that. I never got to do that. So I just only saw it as an adult, which means when it snows, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna die.
It's
Don't you
all
get
over.
in your car. Don't you get in your car because you're gonna skid right off the road.
And
right
they'll
into the
never
ditch.
find you.
That's just you'll never, dude, you're done.
They'll cover it with
done.
snow. Your body will never be
And
found.
you're just there. That's just where you are because nobody's stopping. You can't stop in the snow. You gotta fucking. It's every man for itself. You gotta fucking push forward. Sorry, bro. Can't let the snow get me. And they do like I love like the local news stations will go like into Seattle down to like the most like hill, like just the most like hilliest
just showing off
areas. No, but they'll stand at the bottom of it and be like, please do not drive today. And then there'll just be cars just skidding down, just some dude just like going in circles, just like, screaming for his life.
This guy's gonna die.
And like, don't be like this fuck, all right? Be better.
That guy's family is watching that, and they're like, "Oh my god, Dad!
Look at this dummy, just trying to get to his job. Look at this man, all right? You don't want to be this man.
Look at this fucking idiot."
And then they turn the camera off and don't help him. I guess I think they just go. They just go to the next spot. So all that's got me terrified. I would love to just go out and play in the snow, but I live in an apartment. I don't have like a backyard to do that and stuff. And so what happens is I just have been stuck in my apartment for days because normally it snows here like maybe 2-3 times a year, but it'll only be like a day before you can drive again and it'd be cool. But here it kept snow. It snowed like 3 days in a row, and it stayed like 20 degrees. Like it didn't get any cold, like any hotter than like 25. And so,
I don't know. I don't know.
Me either, dude. I can't. My body is just in shock. And so, I get home after the $70 Uber drive, and it was worth every penny of it. There's no way I was just gonna die at that airport if he didn't come get me. And then I've been gone for a week. I don't have groceries in the house. I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna eat? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here. And I wake up early the next morning. I try to do like some type of delivery. Everything's shut down. They're like, nah, we ain't risking it, bro. You ain't worth it. There's no amount of money you can give me to risk driving over there. And but the next morning,
how close do you live to like a grocery store or anything?
I mean,
walking.
Yeah, I walked. There's a Trader Joe's maybe a half a mile. A couple years ago, me and Travis did that walk. There's a Safeway maybe a mile away.
That's not too bad.
not too bad, but I don't, it's also 20 degrees and snowing, and if I walk a mile, it's not like I gotta walk back the other mile. It's an hour of just being,
Oh
you know what
yeah,
I'm
no,
saying? And so you understand time and
I got it.
how
I
much
got
this
it.
sucks.
This is all terrible. I
Why
totally
am I
with you.
stopping to explain this to you? You understand. Uh, So the next morning I wake up, I look, oh shit, there's drivers out, cool. I get Safeway, I order Safeway, I just order groceries, just get so many groceries, and
And they just bring them to your house?
they bring them to my house, and it took like 3 hours, but I didn't give a fuck. And then like I just like fuck contactless delivery, full contact delivery. I just
Give 'em
hugged
a
this
hug.
man whenever I said, "You saved a life today, sir. Thank you for what you did. You're a hero for what you're doing." And I kissed him on the neck.
You go home and tell
Uh,
your family that you saved a life.
You saved a life tonight, sir. Oh, thank you, my angel. Yeah, and then it ended up being okay. I mean, I did kind of go crazy in here. I was just stuck. I was just stuck in here, and I just smoked so much weed. I just smoked and smoked and smoked, and just melted just into the couch, and it was not my best at all.
No judgment here,
but
bud.
yeah, but it's quite the shock. Last night and today were like the first days of me being able to like do stuff. Like I had a show last night in Bellingham. I went to work today, and so
Uncle Sam always
I'm
gonna get his, huh?
I mean, I got to, bro. Sam said, "Hey, I don't give a fuck what it looks like outside. You got to
Every
pay
time.
me
Money over everything.
everything."
Your
Uncle
safety
Sam
included.
gets his. Uncle Sam gets his.
I'm gonna get mine. I had an interesting experience this week in my neighborhood. A little neighborhood watch for you.
Your neighbor, huh?
Yeah. Let's listen up to a neighborhood watch. This is story about Josh and his neighbors. Neighborhood watch. That's the theme song for the neighborhood.
Oh,
watch.
I know it.
Yeah. We hired. That's if you can't tell when you hear that, that's actually Barry Manilow singing it. He goes. It's actually Chad Manilow. It's his son, but he was a lot cheaper. It's a cameo. I had to pay him over cameo to do it.
But I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it.
It was totally worth it. So part of me not wanting to vape
Took
as
our
much,
entire Anchor budget and put it right into
it was worth it.
right
Cameo
into
for
Charlie
Barry Manilow's
or
son.
whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't
Thanks,
matter,
Chucky
Jerry.
Chucky Man.
Way to go, Mark. Come on.
The other night I'm sitting on my front porch. It's New Year's Eve. I'm sitting on my front porch and I'm smoking a blunt. And my neighbor from down the street, I see the spotlight shine, and he's gotten a new one. Dude, this is like a cartoon.
I know a little bit about this story. You tweeted a little bit about this story, so I'm very excited to actually hear you.
This is a cartoonishly bright spotlight. I know he must have gotten it for Christmas, which is hilarious to me.
Could not wait to use it.
Hilarious to me to think that like his Christmas revolves around trying to catch me smoking weed 4 houses up the street for him. Like his whole year revolves around that, to where he gets presents to try to help him. So I see the spotlight come on, and this fat tub of shit comes walking down the street with a spotlight. And now he's emboldened. I don't know if his resolution was to be more bold, but he's going, "I'm gonna find you."
Damn.
And he's just yelling, "I'm gonna find you."
Fuck,
walking
Omar's
up and down
coming.
the cul-de-sac.
Everybody get out the way.
And bro, when I need to be clear when I say he's Omar, I gotta be clear.
That just gets you.
Yeah, it took a second.
Yeah.
When I say a cul-de-sac, like it's my house and then like maybe 5 houses. It's like 2 houses and then
There's not much left over there. You're at the end.
It's
You're at the
not.
end of the street.
I mean, it's the smallest amount of space you could imagine possible, and this dude is out there screaming with a spotlight. It's like 6:30. It's 6:30 on New Year's Eve. "I'm gonna find you." And
do what?
Chase, I've been in a real good mood lately.
Yeah.
And so I put my blunt out and I walked down the street with my head. I got a headlamp. I put my headlamp on And I started walking with him. I said, "What's going on?" And he said, "I can smell marijuana again."
Not in my neighborhood. No.
And Chase, he's yelling this at me. And I was like, "Word?" I was and
Here? Nah.
huh? What? What?
Where that? Where the weed at?
So and like
You smell weed?
the best part about this, the best part about this for me is this man is so mad on New Year's Eve. His family's in the driveway setting up a firework display or whatever they're gonna do later, and
Right.
he's so mad he is shaking while he's talking to me. He's just shaking, and I'm like, let's see. I'll walk around. Are you just gonna see if you can find him?" He goes, "I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna turn him over to the goddamn police." And he said it with such conviction that, like, even being the guy that he wanted to turn over, I believed him. I was like, "You probably would, you motherfucker." Yeah. This dude has dash cams in the front and back of his car. You're not just your normal car. You need camera. You're not. You're a
not.
fuck. You're not a good person. You're not a good person if you know that you're gonna need cameras to cover it. Anyway.
Also, like, there's fireworks going on. It's New Year's Eve. Like, there's smoke everywhere and shit. Like that's such a crazy thing to be like, yo.
I agree.
I can
100%.
shoot fucking rockets in the street. Okay, I can shoot rockets and smoke in the street. I can terrify your dog. I better not hear you being goofy in your backyard. I swear to God, if you back there being silly and smoking, I'm gonna give you right over the top.
Oh, you motherfucker! I hope I find you having fun. You better not be having fun. Are you happy? Fuck you! I hate my family. You better hate yours too. You motherfuckers! He was so mad, dude. He's shaking. He's so mad when he's talking to me, and I can't let it go when it's I can't let it go. I was like, "Oh man, look, we can find him if you. I can walk around and see if I can help you." And I was like, "Do you have like a game plan?" He's like, "I smell it all the goddamn time.
It never stops."
He's so fucking mad. And like I look back, and I'm not shitting you. His family is sitting in the driveway just hoping that Dad calms down enough to enjoy the new year.
No, Dad, come back. Come on.
So me and this motherfucker with headlamp on and his spotlight just walk up and down our street.
Doing hand signals to each other and stuff. Like, you go forward, go. I got you back. Eyes on me.
We're walking up and down the street
at midnight.
And he's yelling. He's still yelling, "I'm gonna find you!" And I'm standing right beside him, and a couple of times I'm like, "Yeah, he is.
He'll do it."
I said one time, I said, "Just come out and make it easier for yourself." Chase, this is like, no shit. This is like a 45-minute ordeal.
Amazing.
And I'm walking right next to this guy, having the time of my life because I'm high as fuck. This is the funniest thing I've ever been around in my life. And he is so mad that he's shaking and away from his family on New Year's Eve.
That's so good. Jesus Christ.
They're just waiting in the driveway for him. He's so fucking mad. And he goes on. So when I see him come out with the spotlight, before I help him look, I tweeted out, his dumb ass is out here. I said, "My neighbor smells weed, so he's walking up and down our cul-de-sac with a spotlight. I'm gonna put my blunt out and help him look for the scoundrel." And I did. I fucking helped him do for like 45 minutes.
You put it out in the universe, man. You made it happen.
We never found me. We never caught me. A whole night of searching. I didn't leave behind one fucking clue. Not one fucking hair. Nothing. I'm a master criminal. I was standing right beside you this whole fucking time. You didn't know.
Damn.
And I only gave up and went back because I was starting to not be high anymore. And it's not fun when you're not.
Like, it's not fun. Now
that
you're
wasn't
hanging
fun.
out with this psychopath that is going to fucking storm. Just going to kick down people's doors until he finds out who's smoking weed on a holiday.
By the way, we've walked up like every one of the roads in our neighborhood are about a quarter mile. We've gone up one, down two, and over two more. Right about.
Sure.
From his house. And he thinks that he smelled weed from that far away at his house over the fireworks. So we go and I was like, look,
I mean, you gotta check it out. You gotta follow all leads. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's just
told
good
him
detective work.
I said, Batman, I need to go back to the Batman, I need the night off.
Look,
Batman, I still have a family.
okay, Gotham's gonna be Gotham.
You gotta let Gotham do Gotham shit. I don't know what to tell
All
you.
right.
So I was like, hey, look, I gotta go back. My family's waiting on me. It's New Year's Eve. I'm gonna go spend time. And bro, this dude is still furious. And he's like, all right, well, thanks for the help. Good looking out, brother. And he gave me a fist bump. And he's walking by. I'm walking on the porch and I light that same blunt up and turn around and sit down in the chair and watch him walk back down the street. Because my porch, if the lights aren't on, is recessed enough behind bushes, you'll never see me. I just watch motherfuckers.
You'll never see them.
I just watch you motherfuckers from my porch all the time.
You'll never know.
So, and then this
Fucking
dude went
idiots.
into our neighborhood, and I was like, this is the greatest story ever, but nobody was ever gonna, I mean, nobody would believe that this happened. I can tell Chase, but this won't. And then that dude posted in the neighborhood group, to whomever, he put, that bitch wrote whomever.
To whom?
Whomever is smoking marijuana in the neighborhood, I can smell it. I'll find you and I will turn you over to the police. This is
I will not rest.
This is a family neighborhood, is what he said. This is a family neighborhood. Thanks for our neighbor for helping us look, though. And I wrote, comment right underneath it. Just glad I could help out.
Just doing my part as a neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Just doing what any man in my situation would do.
There was
Help
a post
fellow man.
in the group about him where the admin of our neighborhood Facebook group said they had to silence him for 30 days in the group.
Yeah, dude, he's out of his mind, bro. Just stay that like, so you walk around with him for 30, 40 minutes and to still be lit like
He was still
that whole time. Like,
dude, there was a point.
That's a psycho.
There was a point where we're walking. I'm like, oh, this is like he's still that mad. Like, this is more than just
Yeah.
There's his kid's getting beat up tonight probably. When he gets home, this is bad. I might have
He's shot with a firework.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna bust in the door with some Roman candles, fuck some shit up.
I took screenshots of it because it was a beautiful story that I got to watch come to life on.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah,
so
that's so amazing.
I will put the picture in here though because I'm pretty proud of that. And I've seen it.
I was proud of my uncle. Don't.
Not how I meant that.
No, I know.
I've seen him a couple of times, the neighbor a couple of times since then, and he's just mad. He's still
Hey
mad.
man, you still out there just beating the pavement, bro? You out here just checking it out?
Every second I can spend away from my family trying to stop someone from having fun, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll make sure. This is a family neighborhood.
A family neighborhood.
Protecting the family. That's really funny. The family thing.
Oh God, it made me laugh so hard.
It just reminded me of, this is kind of like off subject. But when Tiger Woods got in his shit when he was like cheating on his wife with Waffle House waitresses and stuff like that, and she was beating his ass with a driver, just amazing, taking all of his money. Jesus Christ, that woman. And
never look back.
Never look back, dude. She's a killer. And Tiger's won one major since that happened. It's like, so.
I mean, you got to think getting rocked by your wife with a golf club a bunch might fuck up your confidence.
Do something to you. It'll do something to you.
It'll change who you are.
Yeah, for sure. There's a before and after of that moment, and then his voicemails are out. Like TMZ's got him he's calling the fucking the hotel manager or whatever. He's like, hey, I need you to delete those text messages. I'm Tiger Woods. Please. My wife knows all about Tiger Woods cheating on her. Please, it's time to delete. Tiger Woods would like you to do that.
TMZ, don't fuck me.
Yeah.
I sent you a text. My bad. I didn't even think about
I saw it.
I just wanted to remember that line.
Got you. So this is why. So you just I'm protecting my family. This is what sticks out to me. So the media is fucking ripping Tiger, right? And and they're making him like he's this horrible dude. Not that he's just a guy that cheated on his wife. He's this huge.
He's
piece
a
of
monster.
Shit, right? Yeah, and so
He eats
and,
babies.
he let us all down. He let each and every one of us down.
Who does my son have to look up to now, Tiger? Who is my son gonna look up to? His dad? Fuck me.
No.
Why? I put my
No.
faith in you, and look at how wrong
Too
I
much
was.
responsibility. That is too much responsibility to put on a father.
No, thank
right?
you.
Tiger. You don't call yourself Tiger. You don't want people following after you. So his real name's Eldrick. If you don't know that, that's his real name. So media's running he's like, hey, Tiger's a horrible dude, whatever. Phil Mickelson, right? Phil Mickelson has the
Chase is called Tiger Woods by his birth name on here. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Huh?
Look,
We ain't scared.
I've been with Tiger for a long time, bro. I can speak on Tiger. All right, I've been watching Tiger since I was like 10 years old. So I watched Tiger 2 weeks ago play a golf tournament with his like 13-year-old son. Okay,
Good God.
That's how deep I go. And so Phil Mickelson has the opposite. Like he's looked at as like the family guy or what, you know, and he's got like the wholesome image at the time. Now it's come out that he's kind of a degenerate gambler, which is fun.
Oh.
But at the time he was pristine, right? And Tiger is playing in his first tournament since he got his ass whooped by his wife, and then he like tore his ACL too. Like he actually like but timing was
We know what
very
happened.
close, very close, and
He got his shit rocked.
he got his shit rocked. He couldn't run away with his broken knee, and so he's coming back. He's playing in the Masters. Phil is gonna win the Masters, and it's the big moment. He's on the 18th. He's on the 18th hole, and he's gonna putt, and he makes the putt, win the Masters, and the announcer goes, "And that's a win for family." And I to this day am like, that. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. That is the most dramatic.
Good Lord. It's fucking
Phil
come
Mickelson
on.
won. So now there's good in the world.
You can hug
We
your
win.
children tonight and tell them family won.
Like, aren't we watching golf? What the fuck are y'all
I can't
talking
wait
about?
to go home and kiss my wife and hug my babies.
Woo!
Thank
It's a new
God.
day. It's a new day.
He's crying and wiping his eyes.
Yeah. I hate you, Tiger. But yeah, I feel like very similar. That call has very similar energy to that man defending his family neighborhood. I did a show. Did you have some?
No,
I did a show last night.
that was my whole thing, man. My whole wad was just busted right there. That's it.
I'm ready for a nap. I
I'm
need a
done
cigarette
now,
and a nap.
dude.
My leg is twitching. So
Give me 5 minutes. I'll be ready to go. I'll be ready to go.
Wait,
Just give me...
I'm just tender. Just wait.
I'm tender. I'm tender is not a joke line. That's something you said that for real. That is not. That is not a joke. That's the realest shit I've ever heard.
Spoken from experience, bro. That's a real line. You gotta give me a second.
Oh my.
Don't touch it yet, baby. I'm tender.
I wanted to let that slide, but go ahead. Oh, that's funny. All right.
No, I did. I finally got my piece of shit ass up off the bed off the couch, and went to the show last night. And I had to I perform. It's a Bellingham. Travis. It's part of the Gobber run that he does, the Great American Western Washington Beer Run, where he does all these brewery shows once a month. And this is the one that I've probably performed at the most. I seem to like kind of take it over. Like when Travis can't do there, I host a lot.
Goddamn
That's
right.
what I'm saying. And yeah, and so one of the comics that was supposed to be on the show, he was flying in from Indiana or something like that. I think he's performing in Indianapolis.
From
And,
Nowheresville.
and from Who Gives a Fuck, and he thinks the fucking show's gonna stop because you coming from who
Who gets it?
who even heard.
I
And
just
so-
went from Who Fucking Cares?
And so he's not gonna make it, but the show gotta go on. I don't give a fuck. Stay in the place where you at. And so now I got a straight. We're just gonna do a 2-man show, right? It's gonna be me and Pacific Northwest legend Kermit the PO.
Damn it! I
This
was
is a
hoping you were
man.
going to say Tommy Llama.
I've no. This would be a very different story, and would have came up much earlier on the podcast if I had ran into Tommy Llama's ass again.
This has been a whole time so far.
When I did Medford a couple weeks ago, and I keep fucking talking about it, like the week before, Tommy Llama was there, and I almost emailed the booker and be like, don't even book me that close to when Tommy Llama's gonna be there. There's a chance that I could have been opening for him again.
Y'all changed the sheets,
Like,
right?
Right? What type of place is this? It's gonna let this man walk up there with big glasses and talk about being Charlie Sheen's spiritual advisor. You're just gonna let that happen in the year of our Lord 2022? That's what you're talking about right now.
You know 9/11 was less than 22 years ago, right? Just putting that out there, and you're just gonna let it. You're just gonna let Tommy Llama do it to this nation again.
So Kermit is I've talked to you about Kermit before. He
I've heard of him like just YouTube
in general.
I'm pointing at the computer because of the box with the
of
picture and
the technology,
the words in the box,
the program on the box,
smart box,
and so the good old boob tube. So
but
Kermit,
hold on. I just read a book where these people are under. Oh God, it's a 70s sci-fi book where people are aliens undercover as humans, and they gave themselves away by saying boob. Like if they said boob tube, that was how you knew that they were that they were the aliens, and they would like more than one person would be like, "Oh, it was on the boob tube," and then he's shot in the head because he said boob tube.
What the fuck did you say?
Don't you ever
stab him in the temple with a knife.
Cyborgs of Earth or something. It was a good book. Anyway, it wasn't a good book. Don't go buy it. It was like 75 cents at a thrift store. You don't need to.
If you happen upon it, but don't go out your way. Kermit P.O.'s been doing comedy for like 30 years. The thing that I always mention, he's got a dry bar special. The thing that I always mention about him that blew me away is that he used to take Mitch Hedberg on the road with him.
Yeah.
And that just always like he's got this real attachment. And Brody Stevens would like open for him a lot, like because those guys started out in the Seattle scene or were in the Seattle scene for a while. And so he's just such a he's a nice fucking dude, and he's just like I fucking love working with him, and he's got such great stories because of that shit. I love that there's like people like that out here, and so I got to stretch. I perform here every goddamn month. They've seen every joke that I've ever every thought I've ever had. So I got to go up there and just riff. I just talk about how scared. I do a version of what I talked about with being scared of the snow.
That's good.
I just did that. I talked about crazy Louisiana stuff. I talked about how I wasn't not scared of hurricanes, but the fucking Jack Frost out here. I'm terrified, right? And I just talked about I did all that, but I was really proud of myself because I kind of let myself like just kind of find it, and the crowd was like really receptive and like hot, and then watch Kermit like crush it for like an hour. It was cool, just fucking in and out, just two fucking good sets. Hell of a good show. Driving back, I think. Driving back from Bellingham is like a 2-hour drive. Bellingham's like near Canada. I think that I've beat the snow. Not gonna see the snow anymore, and because it's been raining all day, and it's like 38 degrees. Can't snow if it's not freezing.
Yeah.
And then for like 30 minutes on this drive, it just dumped snow, and I was so fucking scared. I was like,
no.
I was like, dude, I have been stuck in my room because I was like, I am not putting myself in this situation, and then here I am, I got behind somebody and I just followed them the whole way. I'm
Yep.
staying right behind you. I'm gonna watch you drive off in the ditch, and I'll learn from whatever your car
I'll
reacts.
avenge you.
Kind of fun. I'll tell your story. But dude, that shit is fucking so, like, it really is scary. I keep talking about it, but it really is, like, especially at night, snow, just white snow's coming at you. I kept talking to people about it today, and they all kept saying it's like going into, oh man, I feel like a fucking dumbass. What's it called in like Star Wars whenever he goes into fucking hyperdrive? Is that a fucking thing? Oh man. Oh dude.
I'm not a Star
Matt
Wars
Brown.
guy.
Matt Brown is
Sorry,
gonna
Matt.
he's gonna fly
Dude,
over here.
He's
and
gonna
punch
yeah.
me right in the face. You know
He's
when
gonna
the
fly
ship,
in.
you
He's
know when
gonna
the ship
fly-
goes zoom, right? You know when it goes like real fast, and
Matt
you can
Brown,
see
when the Star Wars ship goes kind of boomy boom boom.
it goes vroom, right? And the stars like go by it real fast, right?
What's that called, man?
What's that called? That's been in every movie and is like a staple of the franchise, and that even if you haven't watched it, you should be able to pull this out your ass.
Hyperdrive?
What is that?
It is hyperdrive, right?
Is it hyperspeed? Is I'm sorry, guys.
We've been too busy smashing weights and pussies to be watching Star Wars, bro.
My dick's wet right now. But that's what it's like. It's like hyperspeed, hyperdrive, Star Wars vroom.
Matt Brown's texting me right now about how mad he is.
He can feel it in the force. Give me some points for that, right?
He felt it in the field.
Boom. But no, it's terrifying because it's not. I think the only time I've really driven in snow is at least has been during the day, and it hasn't been that bad. This is at night. It's like 11 o'clock at night. It's just white. I'm just looking at just all white. It's all white suddenly. It's dark. It's fucking, bro. It was so scary. We're going like 70, and then immediately we're all going 25. Like,
when I moved,
I didn't like it.
When I first got to North Carolina in the Air Force, I moved up to North Carolina. It's like Louisiana summer, but it just snows during the winter, and it fucked me up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's snowing. I'm not going in. I'm not going to work. I don't have to do anything. And like, no, you still have to come even though it's snowing outside. And I was like, oh no, that doesn't seem right. And then
I didn't go to work a day last week.
See, yeah.
I didn't go at all. I'm not going.
And then because we were MPs, we got to drive around the base in cop cars, just fucking terrified. And like, my solution to when I had to drive in the snow was I would just turn the blue and red lights on so everybody got the fuck out the way. And then I could see where they are and know that's the edge of the road.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing that's scary. Is suddenly I can't see the lines in the road and shit.
That's how life. And the people that have lived there around it forever are just doing 75 past you on the interstate.
Some of them. So here's the thing that happens. This is what I've noticed is that people with 4-wheel drive, they think that that nothing can happen to them. They're like, I have 4-wheel drive, I could fucking drive it, but they don't. Like, you can still fucking, the road's slick, motherfucker. Like, you can still go down.
Childhood diabetes doesn't care about your 4-wheel drive.
It doesn't.
That didn't.
It doesn't at all. You think childhood diabetes got time to be thinking about your 4-wheel drive? Get over yourself. Get over yourself and drive a responsible speed. Okay.
Get a Camry like everybody else.
Nobody's impressed. Okay. Nobody's impressed with how fast you're going in the snow. All right. Just gonna watch you die sooner. Fucking chill out.
Calm down. There's no points. You're not getting cool points. I got to tell. So I'm gonna tell you one more, and then I gotta get out of here. There was a.
You got a thing?
I got a thing. There's a Twitter story, a thing going around on Twitter where somebody mentioned. It's crazy that in New Orleans all these people just pop up at shows, and it is like Craig Robinson showed up, Daryl Hammond showed up and done cocaine in the bathroom of like 8 shows I've been on.
Yeah, remember, bro? Yeah, watching Daryl Hammond with his big briefcase, full of cocaine.
Of coke.
Yeah, with just every 10 minutes walk out go into the bathroom with his briefcase and come back in just a sniffling. And
As happy as could be.
yeah, and then he'd get up there and fucking destroy it with impressions. So he didn't that
Yep.
night. He just
Nope,
watched.
that
That
night
was weird.
he
That
did an
was so
impression of a
weird.
cokehead.
That was so weird just performing in there's 25 people in the bar, and one of them
Is
is
Daryl Hammond.
is 15-year SNL veteran Daryl Hammond.
Just sitting at a tabletop for two.
Motherfucker did Bill Clinton on SNL for years. He's
Sitting
just
6 feet in front of you for an open
sitting
mic
right there.
like showcase show.
Yeah, loud ass bar. Just Daryl Hammond's there.
And somebody brought up Jimmy Pineapple.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't remember. It might not remember Jimmy Pineapple. I don't know. He was Texas, one of the outlaws of comedy.
Yeah.
Andy
It was with
Huggins and Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks.
And,
Ron Schock.
He lives out here, right? Doesn't he live out
I think
here
so.
somewhere?
I know he has at some point, yeah.
Okay. And people were telling stories. One guy's story was, oh yeah, I got to meet Jimmy Pineapple at a House of Blues show. And he was like, I was so excited because he's like a comedy legend. He said, he got up on the stage and he said, Facebook, more like get the fuck out of my Facebook. And then the crowd didn't like it, and he told them to go fuck themselves and left.
Yeah, that's the sad part about any of those. Not no, because Huggins is still a great joke writer.
Fantastic, yeah.
Ron Schock, he passed away a couple years ago, but he was. I went and saw him at the Funny Bone because Caroline Bacard challenged all the open micers to go watch a real comedian perform, and I'm the only one that fucking went, and I didn't even tell her. I just I just went to watch him or whatever. But I ran into this other guy, Tom Hester, who doesn't get included in the Outlaw.
We saw him
thing.
at Kate Street too.
Yeah, but he was around. He did the station one time, and yeah, and that was really like kind of sad to watch too. There was a lot of like saying motherfucker and pointing at people, and he was so. I mean, he grew up like he came up in the scene with Bill Hicks, but he was so Bill Hicks. Like it was crazy. Like he was doing all the mannerisms. He was like wearing all black, and
it was
yeah,
a real.
It was rough. But I talked to him for a while because I had only been doing comedy maybe like a year or something like that, and I was like, man, this dude knew Bill Hicks. You know what I'm saying? So I just I let that dude talk to me about comedy for a long time, and it was really intense. And I remember him. This is back when Cameron Brexler was booking the station, right?
I was there. I remember this happening. We weren't really good friends yet, but I do remember this happening.
Yeah, and I mean, now I think we were early on, so I don't know how clip, but I watched Tom demand that Cameron give him $200 in a hotel for the station. And he was like, that's what the fuck you promised me was $200. He was like, I've been doing comedy for however long. I'm at least getting that. And you're giving me a fucking place to sleep. Right. And, you know, the station only pays $60. And I think sometimes that hotel's available because the bar owner has some connection to Crown Plaza or whatever that's right next to it. Anyway, I watched him fucking flip his shit on that dude, and then turn around to me and be like, "That's how you gotta fucking do it. You gotta do it. You gotta make it. You gotta fucking say my name. Who am I? I'm Tom goddamn Hester. I'm fucking Tom Hester. You gonna fucking pay me after all these goddamn years come out here fucking shit." And like it just rambled on forever, and then he stopped and he was like, "Comedy's all about pacing, son. Do you know what a metronome is?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Metronome. You gotta stay in the metronome." He's doing the hand motion, like back and forth of a metronome. He was like, you gotta stay in the wave. You gotta stay in the wave. He was like, you gotta go back and forth and stay here. If this is how you talk, you gotta keep that metronome in there. And he did this whole crazy metronome thing to me that kind of has stuck with me in a weird way. But he was so intense and like pointing down on me and like just I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, man. Yeah. And I was so like new to comedy, I didn't realize that, you know,
Did you see him at Kate Street too?
I don't think I saw him at K Street. I think I just saw him at the station.
He had a snake on stage with him at Kate Street.
No, I definitely didn't see that because I'd have lost my shit.
It was weird. And I was really excited to see him because he's a big name. And he did, you know, you could tell he didn't want to tell jokes. He didn't want to be there. He was mad that he was there. He had a snake on stage. The whole time he did his set, sitting on a stool in all black, he had a snake on his arm.
That's so weird. And there wasn't like a thing. He just did like his regular act, but he had snake.
I think I look. I don't remember 100%. Maddie C booked that show. She was really proud of that. I don't.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I don't remember this situation, but I think he took the snake from someone in the crowd and then just held it for his whole set, and then was up there for 2 hours or whatever.
That's Louisiana for your ass.
And I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But so I forgot about the Tom Hester stories, but the Jimmy Pineapple popped up. And do you remember when me and you opened featured for Jimmy Pineapple at Kate Street? We were 2 years in.
Not really. No.
It was like a Saturday night show. Jimmy Pineapple was headlining. I might have been Corey Mack was hosting. And
I was
me
on
and
that
you.
show.
Yeah, it was me. I have the flyer
Okay.
somewhere. And it was a terrible show. I don't. I'm sure you don't remember it. I don't think we got to go up. If I remember right, he didn't let us do time because he didn't want openers. It was a weird situation. Anyway, what I remember the most about him was he's standing off the stage and his crowd is like, they say his name, the crowd's cheering, and he looks me right in the face and goes, "I'm fucking never coming back here."
Amazing.
I had been following him around all night, like just hoping he would say something, give me some wisdom, like
Get a little
something.
nugget.
And all he did before he
yell
went
at me
on
about
stage,
metronomes,
I'm
bro.
fucking never coming back here, and I never saw him again.
Yeah, well, he's true to his word.
I don't think we weren't super good friends then either. I don't feel like it was right. It was before the Theo Vaughn show, way back. Wait, it was long enough ago that I saved the flyer. I still have the little tabletop flyer for it. Shaved head, Chase, his goatee, and me doing a Zach Galifianakis impression. That's what the that's what the picture looked like. I just, and then like all these other comics had stories about Jimmy Pineapple hating life.
Yeah, that's a sad. You don't want to get to that point. That's a whole different. Like that's a hardened.
Nah, dude.
Like comic life to live like that.
You want
to go out like Huggins. Huggins is all like kind of happy, and he just shows up at the Houston Improv and does sets there most nights, and just is like in the scene, just
happy to be
popping
there
up and stuff, doing great jokes on social media and stuff.
Does great jokes on social media.
Yeah, he's like a 70-something-year-old man, just been doing comedy.
Tom Hester's out here stealing Hammond College kids' snakes and yelling at Chase Myers about metronomes. Jimmy Pineapple swearing he's
find your rhythm.
Facebook?
Find your rhythm.
How about get the fuck out of my Facebook? I'm never coming back here.
I do wonder, like, what what is Bill Hicks' takes on like now? Like, it's because he was getting angry like towards the end there whenever he'd fucking rate. I mean,
I don't think he'd still be doing comedy. I think he would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah,
I think so.
I just wonder like where it would have turned, like what he just would have thought, like what at what point is he not like, oh, he's not Bill Hicks anyway? You know what I'm saying? At what point is he fucking Jim Brewer doing cockatoo jokes when he means parrot?
One of my favorite things about that Jim Brewer stuff though is like he was never funny. Go watch any of that. He's always done that. Like it's never been funny. But
no,
man,
his most popular
bad.
character on SNL is Goat Boy, where he just fucking does goat noises over, which is what that bit is. It's just him doing an animal. Yeah, like that's and then
how do you not feel embarrassed that's you've been doing comedy that long and the best laugh you get is because you make a funny face? I mean, here I'm sitting here in Louisiana and he's in the Illuminati statue in Washington, just living it up. Him and Donald Trump are getting blowjobs for vaccine.
Yeah, he's gonna be at the
right
RNC, dude. He's gonna be. You think he's not speaking at whoever the next Republican nominee is gonna be? If it's Trump or whatever.
It's gonna be him.
Go out and speak. It's gonna be him. Fucking Bayo.
That kid that killed some people at a riot. The next white person that kills some people in the name of Trump will probably be
Sham Wild dude. It's gonna be just a who's who of who the fuck.
Betty White's goat. They got a hologram of Betty White. Dean Cain, Scott Baio's gonna be there.
Dean Cain will be there. That is, yeah.
Dean Cain is a disgrace to the Superman suit, and he should have never put it on. And I know he'll hear this. Dean Cain just listens. If you say his name, he hears it. I hope you guys. You are a disgrace to the Superman suit, and that show was never about Superman. It was a soap opera, and you're a pussy. All right, I've waited since I was 13 years old to say that to you, Dean Cain. You're a pussy.
Hey man, that's big steps right there.
The suit looks stupid, and the show is a soap opera. You fucking pussy. You ruined it.
Yeah, he ruined Superman. You want to call it, bro?
Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Subscribe.
Bucketsofduckets.com. Subscribe.
Reviews.
Subscribe. Happy
Write
New
a comment.
Year.
Happy New Year. Eat shit.
Eat shit. You fuck right off.
In 2022, if you listen to this podcast, you need to start making a resolution. Your first resolution should be to get a job. Your second resolution should be that you're going to get a scar. Your third resolution should be get a Rolex. Your fourth resolution should be get a divorce. And your fifth resolution should be that you can fuck right off.
Bye.